Namaste. I'm Angela, and today we're going to be going over a few seated postures from our yoga practice. The first seated posture that we'll practice is called Janu Shirshasana, which means knee of head pose. So I'm going to extend my left leg out towards the side, and the right knee is going to be bent so that the sole of the right foot comes to the inside of the left leg. We square the torso out over the left leg and grow tall from the points of contact with the earth upward. The heel of the left foot presses down, the toes of the left foot extend upwards so that left leg is nice and engaged. The in-breath can reach our arms high as we generate length along the side bodies. And as we exhale, we can extend our torso out over the left leg. There's an invitation here to let the hands land wherever they may. They might not be able to access the foot or ankle with ease, so they're welcome to land along the left leg. Bring a deep in-breath into the body, and the out-breath extends and lengthens our torso out over the extended leg, and always giving ourselves the opportunity to breathe here. And there's ways for us to also kind of shift this posture around. We can bring our left hand to the inside of the left leg and sweep the right arm up and over. That brings that into a more side body stretch, which is called Parvrita Janu Shirshasana, or revolved knee of head pose. We can also bring this into a twist, letting our left hand come towards our right knee and our right fingertips behind us. We inhale to grow tall, and we exhale to rotate our gaze beyond our back shoulder. And then we can inhale to bring ourselves back through center and let our hands land behind us. We're going to shift this into our next seated posture, which is called Ardha Matsyendrasana, or half Lord of the Fishes. So I'll extend my right leg now as I slide the sole of the left foot in towards the body. From here, I'll step the left foot to the outside of the right leg. The right leg can stay extended, or we can bend our right knee, sending our right heel towards our left sit bone. The in-breath reaches our left arm high, and the out-breath brings our left arm behind the back to support our spine, pressing into the fingertips to keep that length in the spine. The in-breath can reach our right arm high, and we have a few options here. The right arm can hug the left knee, or the right elbow can come towards the outside of the left leg. The in-breath again grows us tall, and the out-breath spirals us around the central channel as we shift our gaze beyond the back shoulder. So this is our half Lord of the Fishes, or in Sanskrit, the language of yoga, Ardha Matsyendrasana. There's many different ways for us to kind of play with this posture as well. One of the most common ways to play with the posture is to bring that twist in the opposite direction. So the right arm can come behind us and the left elbow can come to the inside of the left knee, generating that dynamic tension. So pressing the left leg into the left arm and vice versa. We can spiral around and shift our gaze beyond the back shoulder. We inhale to come back through center. Again, always in our own practice, making sure that we practice both sides. And we're going to bring ourselves into what's called Baddha Konasana here, a very common yoga posture that maybe all of us have practiced before. The soles of our feet come together, our knees open wide. This is commonly referred to as butterfly posture, as the legs become somewhat of the wings of the butterfly here. We want to draw the heels in towards the perineum. And remember, you can always elevate the hips in any of these postures with a blanket to make them a little more accessible. Hands can come to the soles of the feet or the ankles here. And as we inhale, we can grow tall from the base of the tailbone all the way up to the crown of the head. We're always invited to stay upright in this posture, or as it feels right for us, keeping all of that length in the spine. We can extend our torso out over our legs. And again, just a moment to explore the actions and sensations in our body. And then as we inhale, we can bring ourselves back towards upright. Baddha Konasana, or bound angle posture, is also a great posture to add some other actions in. So we can always side body stretch in our bound angle. We can also twist in our bound angle as well. Then coming back through center, one final posture here in our seated postures, arguably one of the most popular seated postures. This is a posture called Paschimottanasana, or westward extending posture. The legs extend out long in front of us. Again, we can elevate the hips here, or we can move the flesh away from the sit bones so that those low hips land down to the earth. Once we have that, again, lengthening tall from those points of contact with the earth upward, the in-breath reaches the arms high, generating length along the side bodies. And then as we exhale, we can fold out over our legs, letting our hands land upon the legs, or if the hands can reach the feet or ankles, we're welcome to do so here. There's always the option of also utilizing a prop to make this more accessible. A deep in-breath. And then as we exhale, we extend our torso out over our legs, maybe releasing through the head and the back of the neck. Again, the heels press down, the knees lift into the thighs. There's this slight draw of the navel back towards the spine to protect the lumbar spine. An invitation to pause. Then as we inhale, we reach the arms back up and overhead, and we can let the hands land to our sides. I'm going to find myself back in that easy seated posture, Sukhasana. We'll gather our hands to prayer at the center of the heart. I thank you so much for joining me in this practice of seated postures today. Namaste.